people, and happy Monday. Happy day to you. This is week 3 of 6 on the work-life balance, and I'm excited because you're going to learn how to negotiate balance into your life. So if you tuned in or did not tune in to the first 2 weeks of the 3, week 1 we learned how to do the check-in system so that you can check in with where you are at all times and to assess where you are in the different areas of your life, your faith, your family, your finance, your fitness, and your fun, and assessing those areas to see where you are in your life, how you're feeling. And then last week, week 2, we did the tune-in system, learning how to tune into your body and to tune into how you're feeling, and also to tune into those different areas of your life so that you can see what's working, what's not working, and then what you can do to improve. If you last week did the exercise of the compare and contrast, what you don't want versus what you do want, on one side you'll do what you don't want, and then one side you'll do what you do want. So that was the action plan for last week, the compare contrast. And then this week, you're gonna learn how to negotiate balance into your life. I'm excited to share this with you because I found a humongous benefit when I started noticing what was I going to negotiate on and also what I was not going to negotiate on. So if you were part of the 5-day it was the 5-day morning routine challenge that I did back in October. That was a 5-day challenge designed to help you with your morning routine. It's a private group. It's closed right now. I may open it back up. However, the non-negotiable was one of the biggest takeaways that people shared that they saw the largest benefit from. And so if you're right here live, do hashtag live. If you're on the replay, hashtag replay. My name is Rachel Hunter, and I practice work-life balance as a necessity. I own multiple businesses, and I'm a learning coach to my daughters, and I also prioritize love for myself and self-love and self-care. So when we wear multiple different hats, it's difficult to have balance in our life. And when you don't have that balance, you're going to be running around in circles. You're going to get overstressed, overwhelmed, and you're not going to feel the best that you can feel because you're overextending yourself and you don't have a way to put all the pieces together. So if you think about your life as a puzzle, this piece goes here, this piece goes here, you got your corner pieces and then your edge pieces, and then you can fill in the inside. So these systems that I'm teaching you, these 5 systems that I'm sharing with you, this is going to be your cornerstones. This is going to be your edges and your keystone, okay? So diving in today, I'm excited because I'm actually announcing tomorrow. So if you're live on this, you're the first one hearing this. I haven't shared this with anybody else. Starting tomorrow, I'm opening up a private group on Facebook, and it's going to be free. It's going to be free for resources for entrepreneurs, helping them with work-life balance and consistency in their life. So the next 3 videos are going to be in that group. So this will be the last one live on my regular feed. The next and last 3 videos in this work-life balance series are going to be held in the private group, okay? Jumping in today's training, learn how to negotiate your way to balance. So when I came up with that statement, I was like, wow, what does that actually mean, Rachel, when you can negotiate your way to balance? So when you're negotiating something, you're working in your favor, you're using your words and talents, whatever you have at your access so that you can negotiate, okay? Negotiation, people get paid a lot of money to negotiate, yes? Attorneys, lawyers, lobbyists, they get paid a lot of money to negotiate. So why don't you use that same skill in your own life and use it to negotiate your life on your terms? So a negotiation is just a starting off point. It's something that you have that you can decide, hey, this is what I'm going to stick to, and this is what needs to go. Today is the non-negotiables. So non-negotiables, what are you not going to negotiate about in your life? So when it comes to balance, knowing what you are absolutely hard-pressed not going to change no matter what comes up, no matter what anybody says, no matter what. So the non-negotiable, usually when I did the morning routine challenge, I taught the 3-tier. I'm not going to do the 3-tier today. I'm just going to give you a couple of tips on those non-negotiables. So the non-negotiable getting very clear about what you're going to do every day. Decide, okay, every day, no matter what, I'm doing this thing, okay? Or every week, no matter what, I'm doing this thing. For me, some of my non-negotiables is time by myself. Simply, time by myself. I have to have at least an hour a week where I don't talk to anybody. I'm not touching my phone. I'm not leaving the house. I am just completely solitary, because that helps me to get the energies away from me. I'm an empath and I pick up on a lot of energies. And when you're around a lot of people, even if it's just a couple of people, when you're picking up on those energies, your body is going to tell. So a non-negotiable for me is time by myself. So what are you not going to negotiate about? Are you going to be non-negotiable with your fitness? Like, are you absolutely every day or every week, are you absolutely going to the gym? Is that a non-negotiable for you? Is it a non-negotiable that at dinner time, there's no phones allowed at the table in your house? Are you going to negotiate? Are you going to not negotiate about, let's say, time with your kids? So having that quality one-on-one time with your kids, is that a non-negotiable for you? If you already know some of your non-negotiables, drop it into the comments. I would really love to hear about what some of the things that you are not going to negotiate on. So, hey, if you're just getting on, Michael, what's up, Joey? Hey, what's up, Nate? How are you guys doing? Hello from South Carolina. Drop in the comments, where are you coming in from today? What part of the world are you in? What city, state, country? Share with us where you are. I'm in South Carolina today. So, going back to the non-negotiables. So just deciding, what are you not going to negotiate about in your life? When I did the 5-day morning routine challenge, the T1, T2, T3 was to help you to get your morning routine. So I'll use that example as a concept. So with the morning routine, having 3 tiers so that you can fall back on each one. All right. So life happens, and that's why we have non-negotiables. So that when life happens, no matter what, you can fall back on those non-negotiables to serve you, to help you get through that phase that you're in, and that you're not going to be just throwing all caution to the wind and doing whatever, whenever you've got no structure, no systems, no plan in place. So having the non-negotiable, even if it's just brushing your teeth. So my T1, tier 1, for my non-negotiable is making my bed. Every day, no matter what, even if I'm sick, even if there's, unless I'm like making my bed, unless I'm washing my bed sheets, making my bed every day is a non-negotiable for me, because I know that's going to help my space feel cleaner. It's going to help my space feel clearer. It's going to help my space feel less cluttered. It's also going to let me know I'm ready for the day because my bed is made. If my bed's made, I'm less likely to get back in it. So I'm not going to, one of my non-negotiables is making my bed every day, every morning. Okay. My next non-negotiable is brushing my teeth in the morning. Because if I don't brush my teeth in the morning, I will forget. And I'll walk around all day with stanky dragon breath. Okay. So that's one of my next non-negotiables. Another non-negotiable that I have as well in the mornings is not touching my phone before 7 a.m. or within 30 minutes of waking up. That's my tier 1. Rachel, you're doing a good job if you do those 3 things. You make your bed, you brush your teeth in the morning, and you don't touch your phone within 30 minutes of waking up. When I do those 3 things, then I can move on to my next tier, T3. So it's kind of like a benchmarking and setting goals for yourself with your non-negotiables. When you do it in 3 different stages, when you have that small sense of satisfaction, that small accomplishment, it will give you momentum to go on to the next. And when it comes to your life and non-negotiables, having different stages that you can go through and different tiers that you can, say, okay, we did this one. What's next? The next T2, tier 3, having that second round of non-negotiables of knowing what you're going to not negotiate on. The second round of non-negotiables, for me, it's stretching, okay? Once I do those other things, then I can move on to the next area, which is stretching, taking care of my body. After that, it's going to be doing my morning intentions and setting my intentions for the day and what I plan to do. And it's going to help me to return to that over and over again, because on the mornings, my kids have been in my journal. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but some kind of chalk dust or something from my kids on my my journal. So every single morning, when I do this, it helps me to prepare myself for the day. So my T2 non-negotiable is setting my intentions for the day. And when I don't do it, I tell a difference. I can tell a difference in my day because I don't feel as productive at it as I can. Now, also on the same coin, productivity does not equal worth. When we tie our worth to productivity, when we're not productive, we feel worthless. So, side note, getting into a habit of not attaching productivity to your worth, because all things that need to be done will be done in time. All right, so the T1, T2, and then the T3, once you've like done the first three, do the next three, and then the last three are like a little bit more challenging. So I challenge myself a little bit more. That's like the exercise, that's the fitness, that's the those extra things that you want to do during the day, like meditation. That's on my third tier. If I try to tackle exercise and meditation right away, I may not get to do those other things because those T3s are a little bit more time consuming. So if I do those first, if you do those larger tasks first on your non-negotiables, you're less likely to do those larger things after, because you're going to feel so good. You're like, man, I don't need to do nothing else, right? I feel amazing. I just meditated, I exercised, I don't need to do anything else. However, when you do the small things first, like baby steps, starting small, do the small things, build yourself up. Do the small things, build yourself up. All right, recapping as well. So on week 1, we did the checking in, assessing where you are in your life and learning how to pay attention, and then to also take care of the things that are presenting as harmful for you. I gave an example of having a toothache, and like I just made it up in my mind that I was going to have this serious like dental surgery and that there was something seriously wrong with my tooth because it was hurting so much. And I went to the dentist and there's nothing wrong with my tooth. My tooth is fine. They x-rayed it, they examined it, it's fine. I had made something up in my head that wasn't true. So when it comes to your health, even if it takes getting assessment from a medical professional, do it. Do it to give you peace of mind, to give you a moment to overcome that fear, because those fear voices will creep in big time when it comes to the unknown. And when it comes to your non-negotiables, don't let those fear voices creep in over your morning routine. Somebody that I work with, she doesn't want to make her bed every day because she's like, oh, well, what's the point of making my bed every day if I'm just going to go sleep in it at night? Okay. How you do anything is how you do everything. And so if you are serious about the small things in your life, it's going to help you to be serious about the larger things in life. Oh my gosh, I hear my kids running up here. Be prepared. The children have come in. Hi, we're live. Okay, wave, no go.
Mom?
Yeah?
How much longer till we can start spa planning? We've already planned it, but setting up.
Okay, well, remember we're going to run errands after this. Okay, so go finish getting ready, and then we'll go and come back, we'll do our spa. Love you. Go. Close the door behind you. And that's life, right? That's work-life balance.
Love you, Mommy.
I love you, baby. That's work-life balance. Your kids come in and want to distract you, and then we get back to it. Okay, so I don't know where I was. This is not a long video. This is a short live. And then to also recap on the tune-in system. So using your skills to tune into your body, to drop down in, be aware of where you're holding tension in your body. Again, this is a reminder to drop your shoulders. This is a reminder to breathe. And this is a reminder to relax your rectum. If you don't know what that means, go back and watch video 2 on the work-life balance series on the tune-in system. So again, this is Rachel Hunter. We're doing the work-life balance. The next 3 and the last 3 are going to be in the new private group. So it's going to be in the new private resource group. Simply, oh, there's another child here. Okay. All right, love you. Close the door behind you. They think they're so famous now. All right, so tuning into your body, learning how to breathe and breathe through it. And drop in the comments, what were some of your big takeaways from today? Even if it wasn't the non-negotiables, what did you take away from the recaps and other previous videos? And also, let me know in the comments, what are you going to decide about your non-negotiables? Drop one of your non-negotiables into the comments right now and let me know what you're not going to negotiate with. What's your tier 1 non-negotiable going to be? Just one of them. Just let me know. Next week, we're going to be tuning in live on the private Facebook group. You'll get an invitation to that if you've been on these lives. You'll also see it going through my feed as well. That's where you can tune in and check in. I'm Rachel Hunter. Y'all have a great day.